Let's get into it.
This is gonna be about Creatures of Sonaria and what I think needs to be changed to that game. Period. Because that game has a lot going on with it. I've been playing it I think since 2022. So yeah, I've seen things. Okay, I've been there from the start. We all know how bad Creatures of Sonaria economy is. It is everything's overpriced. Everything costs $1 bajillion. It takes 1,000 hours to make 15k mush in the game. In general, if you're not trading, you are basically not making any type of money in that game. And it's insane that you get taxed to sell stuff. Like, what are we in the real world? This is the Creatures game. What's going on here? Other than that, I don't think the game should just be based on trading anyway. It's because of the fact that it feels like a collector's game. It's like if you feel the need to constantly trade. But, you know, personally, me, Legacy was more so a survival-esque, hangout-ish game. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't as trade-heavy back in the heyday. And the prices have definitely inflated and gotten way worse as the years go over and over and over. And they need to stop releasing Robux creatures, because that is just, come on, yeah, that's just greedy. You don't gotta release all the Robux creatures every 2 tickets. The Roblox shop has increased drastically compared to how it used to look. Like, okay, well, that's what I'm saying, and they need to fix that immediately. The gacha system is basically useless unless it's for a mission. They need to fix the gachas or put more creatures in the gachas, and they also need to lower the price of the gachas because a lot of them are expensive for a reason. Why does a sky gacha cost that much? Boo, you're literally giving me the same thing that's in the herbivore and carnivore gacha, but you're increasing the price. Okay, anyways, moving on. Like I was saying, add more creatures to the herbivore and carnivore gacha. In my opinion, I would... Oh, and the omnivore gacha. In my opinion, I would literally dissolve the session gacha and put it all into the carnivore or omnivore plus. That's why I put that in. All those gachas. Because honestly, nobody is like really checking for them unless it's for a mission. And it gives more new players something more to play around and get. Like, come on now. And a lot of gachas need to be merged. The celestial gacha doesn't need to exist. Put all the celestial gacha creatures into the galaxy gacha. Literally the same thing. When that came out, I was so confused. I'm like, what's the point? And I was like, it costs 20 tickets. Nobody has those unless they're paying Robux for it. Come on now. Anyways, moving on to the next two gachas, the achievement and master gacha. The achievement gacha is just bootleg limited gacha, but instead you have more choices and more options. Literally, in my opinion, the master gacha takes the mission takes a long time to get. Dissolve the master gacha, put in the achievement gacha, and then lower the achievement gacha's price. Okay? Literally lower the price. Or you can actually... Never mind. I was going to say... Yeah, never mind. Add more artifact creatures that aren't just shadow artifact creatures. Like, come on. Like, dude. Like, I know you want people to play your game because shadow creatures take probably the longest to grind for out of all the artifact creatures. But the ocean artifact creatures, plant, and air have not gotten any type of love whatsoever. Even the earth one, or the warden ones, have not gotten anything as of late. Come on now, let's be more inclusive and let's be fair. Okay? Thank you. Now, personally, this is the biggest one for me. This is personal matter, and I think other people will agree. Stop pumping out so many creatures. Your game already has damn near 400 and some odd, or 300. I don't know the specific number, but you have too many, and you're pumping out creatures every week. Me personally, I would change it every 4 weeks. Give people a little break. Give people a time to actually play and enjoy the game instead of constantly just collecting. You can't absorb anything from Creatures of Sonaria, but the fact that you have to constantly collect. And if you don't collect, you kind of realize how bad the game's survival play is, because there's not really nothing else to do besides coast, hang around, talk to people, or coast. Pretty much it. Or nasty mutation hunt, and that's boring in its own right unless you're playing with friends. Moving on, like I was saying, slow down the creature releases every 4 weeks. A new creature should come out every 4 weeks. Now, redesigns, I keep redesigns every week. I think that's fair. Redesigns every week. Subspecies every week is okay. That's not. And also remove the price off subspecies. That's just so. That's slow. That's low. That's low. It's really low because like people going by full mission unlocked tokens. And then like there's some people who actually do complete the missions, which I think is actually a really good thing to do because it's like you put time to play that creature, but remove the paywall. Like why do I have to pay 5K for a subspecies? I feel like that's so absurd. It makes no sense. Like all my hard work just for me to pay a 5K fee. That makes no sense. Okay. Like I was saying, to slow down the creature releases every week, because like I reiterate this, redesigns, stat adjustments. Something that Creatures of Sonaria needs to do is to fix their stat adjustments. The creatures in this game are either too weak or too strong. Reduce the focus of tier 5s and kaijus and behemoths. Do not release behemoths for a year. For a year. A good year. I don't want to see no more behemoths. Get them out. Pack it up. I'm tired of seeing behemoths. Because behemoths are characters that are strictly eye-catching for, let's say, new players and younger players. Because when you are playing a kaiju creature, you are either fighting other kaijus or you're getting your ass beat by a bunch of tiny creatures. That's literally your life as a big creature in this game. So reduce the focus of them and also try to balance them a little bit more because a lot of them are finicky. Moving on. Rebalance tier 5 flyers, the big ones. Like Rayquaza used to be so good. It used to be a tier 5 that can jump in the sky basically. It can't really fly because it's so slow in the sky. And then as soon as it's like wing shreddered, it's not fast enough to run away and then lose that wing shredder and then get back in the sky and start doing this thing. Rayquaza is basically a tier 5 that can glide a little bit. Like it's not that type of creature. So in my opinion, like same thing for 𝕃𝕼, buff their weight. I don't know if you're trying to be like that biological smartness, like where it's like, oh my god, certain birds are lighter so their weights aren't going to be as heavy. Don't care about that. We're a creature game, fantasy game completely. We have a freaking sauropod that is a robot. I do not want to hear anything about realisticness at all in that game. Like I really don't. Like certain things can be put on the back burner. Okay? I think more creatures deserve grab, and a lot of more creatures deserve tail whip because come on now. And like I said, add Stomp back because Stomp made ℕ𝕆𝕋𝕀 so unique. And the only reason why it literally got removed is because back in Rico, Blood Moon used to boost that thing to its max and they would just constantly stomp. So like they're doing 100k damage every 2 seconds. But it's like, you can obviously fix that so it doesn't get affected by Blood Moon, period. It's literally like, you can make Stomp just like grab. You can literally make Stomp just like grab or tail whip. Like, bro, come on now. And Stomp could like make it like I said, like have a nice little cooldown to it, not super long. I think 10 seconds is perfect, and give it to more creatures. And I think more creatures need unique attack animations. A lot of them just like, why is it biting and it has claws? Why is it biting and most of its body is tail? Like that's what I don't understand sometimes. Like if something has hands, claws, why is it biting instead of clawing? Come on, like that's what I'm saying. And I think something that Creatures of Sonaria should really like study is passive science, because I'm gonna get into that later though. Okay. Now, my bootleg light just fell. Stop. Now, it turned off. Okay, so don't need that no more. Now, tier 1, tier 2 ankle biters might get angry at me for this, because I am an ankle biter and I've always been that in Creatures. I love doing that to people. It's so fun, but make burrows buildable. I know that sounds crazy, but like instead of just clicking a button, it's there. Make it buildable. Give me a reason to build it. Give me a reason to really put it down, because people only use burrow to ankle bite, disappear, hide in the burrow. Ankle bite, disappear, hide in the burrow. And to make up for the creatures that really rely on that, make them jump higher, more forward. Who knows? Like, let's give them a little bit more help when it comes to getting away, mobility, instead of just clicking a button and just disappearing into the world and just, you know what I'm saying? Make burrows buildable. This is one of my biggest ones. Make the pickup mechanics for food and for the objects that you need for nesting or building dens. Make it size based, okay? Make it size based. Yeah, I don't never understood why am I a tier 4 and I can't pick up a tier 5 carcass when I'm bigger than a carcass. Like come on, what's this? Like what is this? But tier 4s can pick up a tier 1 card. That's fair, but tier 1 can't pick up a tier 2 carcass. Like you see how inconsistent that is? Like fix that. The tier grab and the tier grab mechanic too don't make sense either. It should be based off weight and size. If I'm bigger than a baby Hygos, I should be able to pick up the baby Hygos. And not just for like coasting, just like funny, cute things too in moments. Like, you messed things up when it came to, come on. And speaking of, give creatures Healing Hunter. There's too many creatures that can heal, and descriptions say they are healers, and they don't have Healing Hunter. Why did Lunix have a mission requiring you to heal and didn't give it Healing Hunter? Like giving certain creatures Healing Hunter will make people play them because there aren't many Healing Hunters. And also give all Healing Hunters Keen Observer. Why am I trying to decipher their scars on their body and trying to see what health? No, give them all Keen Observer. You're not gonna make them OP if you do that. Literally just give them all Keen Observer. I never understood why some do and some don't. Like I'm a healer, I'm supposed to see health bars. But that's a whole different conversation for yesterday. Is add more aquatics. As a person who's in love with the ocean and the sea, even though I'm terrified of fucking it, add more aquatics. Literally. That's the reason why no one plays aquatics. You know why? Well, it's multiple reasons, but there's not many aquatics to play. There's a ton of sky aquatics, which are put in the sky category before the aquatic category. And I don't like the idea of sky aquatics like at all, because it like kind of negates the fact of playing aquatic creatures, because why would I want to play aquatic creature where I can fly everywhere? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no one's going to be in the ocean if they fly everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I not remove it, but certain creatures, all of them do not need sky aquatic. And speaking of terrain type creatures, everything doesn't need to be all terrain. In my opinion, change Asmir to be a pure aquatic. Now, this is what I was referring to when I was talking about Path of Titans. Creatures of Sonaria's map is booty. And when I mean booty, I don't mean like the design is horrible. No, that's not what I mean. It's booty for the playstyles of sky flyers, aquatics, and then it's amazing for land creatures and semi-aquatics. So it's like the two sides of the coin. And what I mean for flyers, the sky islands aren't really where people be at. It's because Oasis and forever will be the place where people conjugate. No matter if it's the old player base or the new player base, they're always going to conjugate at Oasis. Do I know why? Not at all. Not at all. But like I was saying with Path of Titans, redo the map for Creatures of Sonaria and make sure it's inspired by Path of Titans Rhyperia map, because I feel like that map for Path of Titans is really good for the mixture of the flying dinosaurs, you know, the aquatic ones and the land creatures. It's a perfect mix. A lot of rivers, a lot of underwater lakes where they connect. In my opinion, I remove portals completely from the game, because why add portals when you can just design a giant hole so they can swim through it, you know what I'm saying? And you get rid of the fact that aquatics can grab someone, teleport through the portal, and they're basically dead. So you can fix that problem as soon as it's out the way. And make the ponds, and Oasis should be way bigger in my opinion. Like Oasis is already big, so you can make the ocean part of it giant. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to, not ocean part, but that makes no sense. The lake, you can make the pond into a lake. Like it can be way bigger. Like it doesn't need to be that small. And that's for that map in general. I think they're slowly now, because volcano, there's no waterways for volcano. Like it's literally just like there's no water entrances, no pond for the aquatics to go in. Like that's the issue, in my opinion. Even though this might sound broken and then OP, is that hollow out the bottom of every biome, and then that's your aquatic, and that's what you work with. You know what I'm saying? And then slowly edit at the stuff. I don't know how to do that. I'm just giving ideas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I would do if I could have the ability to do it. Yet again, the map isn't friendly to aquatics, and that's why a lot of people don't play aquatics, because the map isn't as friendly to it. Like, you're either stuck in pond in Oasis staring at people die, or you're literally killing people yourself because you're coasting. That's literally the lifespan of aquatic. To swim to Oasis, stay in that pond, dance all day, end up turning into a terrestrial creature because you got bored. Literally, that's how the gameplay is for aquatics right now. Just fix the map and you're perfect. Oh, delete. The aquatic realm should be deleted because, like I said, no one plays aquatics. And no one plays aquatics, and the realm is too laggy for certain people. So like, I love the aquatic realm. It's gorgeous. Do I play it every day? No, because now everyone plays aquatics, and that realm is basically fucking empty. So delete it and just focus on the main map. And in my other opinion, I would mix the hardcore map with the current coast map. For multiple reasons. I don't know how many people play hardcore. I know I don't, because like, why am I clicking on the hardcore realm? Like, I know it gives you different mutations, growth boosts, this and that, but you can just mix the hardcore realm with the main realm, and I feel like, me personally, it will be just as okay. Just as okay, because the hardcore realm isn't even that hardcore. Like, it's really not. Back to, I was talking about the hardcore realm and the shadow realm, the shadow shrine. Shadow shrines should be dedicated to a specific warden, and in my opinion, we should get a new warden. Not because I like wardens or anything, but because I think there isn't a tier 2 warden or tier 1 warden. You get what I'm going with this. I think the shadow warden should be a tier 2. Stay with me. This is a little idea. Tier 2 warden, a bunch of health, little to no weight. Boom.